Yo guys, I'm back, and I want to get my soapbox real quick, if y'all allow me. So let's get to it. So going from Naruto to Naruto Shippuden, I really wasn't a fan. Don't get me wrong though, I don't think Shippuden was bad at all. In fact, I thought it was really good, like very, very good. But in my opinion, it fell short of the greatness which was its predecessor, the original Naruto. Something that I thought Shippuden did very, very well, though, was how it how it dealt with its respective villains. The Naruto Shippuden villains are some of, if not the best villains in anime manga. The Akatsuki being arguably one of the greatest villain groups. And in terms of the world building, the final three villains have some of the best of all time. And that leads up to their first appearances in the first Great Ninja War. And as much as y'all hate on him, we can't forget about Danzo being one of the very, very, very few villains that the audience, our readers, actually hate with every ounce of our being. What I'm saying is these Naruto villains are very, very amazing, and I'm going to get even more into my soapbox about why I specifically love the Akatsuki. So as I stated previously, the Akatsuki are the best villain group in anime manga. We could debate a couple of others, but in terms of the character development, design, themes, they're just unparalleled. In order to talk about the greatness of the Akatsuki, though, we have to talk about their purpose. Why were they created? They were created in order to solve a problem that many of the Naruto villains try to solve, which is to try and end all wars, the quest for peace. Eventually, that one overtook them to achieving their goals by any means necessary. This led them to wanting to achieve their goals by any means necessary. This plays into Naruto's main theme of achieving your dreams. But in difference to the protagonist of all this training and believing, it goes into how far are you willing to go to achieve that dream when we look at it more realistically. When we talk about all the members of the Akatsuki, they are all vastly different from each other, and they really aren't relegated to your stereotypical character, anime, manga archetypes. And people that watch Naruto very much know what I mean. Sasori is very different from Deidara, who is very different from Kisame, who is very, very different from Konan, so on and so forth. They're all different and memorable, which is what makes them great. Something interesting that I found while doing research for this video was a post made by Reddit user Kisuke Uehara that basically shows how each member represents what each member represents. One aspect for why people fight in war. Itachi being peace, Kisame being for fun, Kakuzu being for money, Idan being for religion, Nagato being for his ideals, Konan being for love, Deidara being for revenge, and Sasori being for self-preservation. It gave similar vibes to me on the 7 deadly sins from Full Metal Alchemist. And again, why they were all fighting for father, why they chose to fight for father was very interesting to me, or that relationship might have just been me. One of the greatest things about the Akatsuki, and something that Kishimoto excels at, is the world building for the characters. Even when they are first introduced, the mysteriousness and the ominousness, I don't know if that's a word, but yeah, the mysteriousness of the group entrapped any reader's attention, especially after hearing about Itachi and seeing about Itachi. That was just crazy. And I know people that were watching that as it came out was like, wow, this is crazy. But yeah, it was always interesting to see the next character, the next member of the Akatsuki that got introduced, what entailed their backstory, their powers. It was just overall really, really cool. the last thing I like to focus on is their encounters with the heroes. As I mentioned in my Why I Love Yoshikage Kira video, I'm about to show that joint somewhere right now, is that I like villains that aren't forced to be in direct confrontation with the main cast. During Naruto Shippuden's journey, the Akatsuki really are only required to be in confrontation with the Jinchuriki. So the fact that we got like all these other fights with the Akatsuki was just amazing and awesome. But yeah, those are just some things off the top of my head on what I like about the Akatsuki. And thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, subscribe. It's free. But if you didn't, dislike, tell me why. Even if you liked it, tell me why. I love to have conversations with people. So yeah, tell me why. Tell me what you thought of it. And yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next video.